Hey there, my name is Cassie, and I just wanted to jump on and talk just a second about a learning opportunity that is coming your way this Thursday and during the month of May. So if you are an educator or you know someone who is an educator who feels like they want something more in their life, I'm here to bring that to you. And what that is being a connected educator. So I am here to teach you how to become a connected educator, specifically focusing on the tools that we will use to learn how to be a connected educator, like Twitter and Voxer and Periscope and Instagram. So basically showing you the basics of those tools, how to use them to become connected and meet people that are your people. Your professional learning network is what we call them. So just a backstory for you. I was an educator for 5 years, and throughout this time, I think it was my third year of teaching, I jumped on Twitter, and my life has literally been changed ever since. So by meeting people, connecting with them, and just continually soaking up all the learning that I could and can still, it's completely changed me as a person, me as a professional. It changed my teaching career and has made it into what it is today. So now I'm an independent consultant. And all of those changes have been because I wanted something more. I wanted to connect with other people, and I really wanted to push myself to grow and, be able to impact other people. So through all of the connections that I've made through social media, that has become a possibility. So how does this relate to you? Well, it all started with me getting a Twitter account, and I was at an education conference, and my friend asked me if I had a Twitter account, and I was like, no, I don't want one of those. Because as a lot of people these days think, there's just a bunch of, random things that, I don't know, don't really matter on Twitter. And it can be viewed that way. There's a lot of great things on there, a lot of good information that's shared as well. So it really just depends on the lens at which you look at these social media apps and the lens at which you set it up when you're creating your account and the people that you follow. That really, has the biggest impact on how your account portrays you and what you get out of it when you're on these accounts. So I want to teach you how to use these social media tools and leverage the opportunities that you have to grow and become a better educator, which will in turn impact your students. So how do you get started? How do you learn more? How do you see all of this in one place? So if you go to my website, CassieReader.com. So this is my website, CassieReader.com. I will put the link here in just a second. Let's see. So I'll start here. Okay, so if you start at CassieReader.com, you're going to find out about the course. And the course is a 5-week course. And basically throughout the 5 weeks, you'll learn a new tool and how to use it. So it'll be very easy to follow, very simple. I really take it down to, the basics of how to set up your account. But as I'm doing this with you, it's not just, I can go Google, how do I set up a Twitter account? It's really focusing in on the education side of things and how to use these accounts, as I said, to build your brand as an educator and find people to follow that will have the most impact on your life. So yes, I could go Google how to set up these accounts and just do it on my own, but by joining in my course, you're going to learn a little bit more about how to set them up in a way that will help you to find people to connect with that are like-minded. So it's going to be a lot more powerful than just doing it by yourself. You'll have guidance from me and support from me, and you'll be able to, like I said, connect with people that you never would have thought about following or connecting with by using the steps that I provide in the course. So if you go to cassiereader.com and then you scroll down, it gives you my background here, which I kind of briefly explained there. And then it tells you a little bit about the tools that you're going to learn more about. So we'll learn about Twitter, Voxer, Instagram, and Periscope. Yes, like you. And then here's a little video that gives you more of an insider's look at what will be taught in the course. And then if you go down, you'll also see, so there's videos, podcasts, and downloads as well. And then you will have support from the group. So myself, I will be there to support you throughout the 5 weeks, but we'll also have a little cohort going where everyone can kind of chime in and support each other, because going on a journey like this, when you have support, is a lot easier than whenever it's you all alone. So then you scroll down to the bottom and you'll also be able to connect with me by asking questions. So there's a little box here. If you click on that, if you have any questions and you want to know more about the course, just click there, send me a message, and I'm happy to either email you back, or I will do a hangout with you, a video hangout, whatever you feel comfortable with. But I just want you to feel supported throughout your journey, so that you will get the most out of this opportunity, and that you will be able to start making the change that you want to see in your education career. So if any of this sounds like it is interesting to you, just go to cassiereader.com and go through, again, the resources here. The video gives you even more information about what you will be provided access to, and kind of some of the resources. But I really also want to encourage you to consider. So if this is something that you are interested in, but you're a little hesitant, which I understand that too, I am providing a free webinar. We did part 1 last week, which was how to set up your Twitter account, but part 2 is going to be on Thursday of this week. So April 25th at 7 p.m. Central Time. So some of you are joining from other places, not in the US, and that time does not work for you, but that's okay, because I am sending out anyone who goes to this site, which I'll show you in a second. Anybody who registers will receive a recording from part 1 and part 2, as well as some really great freebies that will help you. So if this course that I mentioned sounds really exciting and you want to try it out, please don't hesitate to go and grab your spot today. But if you want to kind of get your feet wet a little and just see what it's like, then please join me on Thursday of this week, April 25th at 7 p.m. Central Time. For the webinar. So the webinar will be 1 hour, and we will be covering some different parts of Twitter, such as how to use the hashtag in Twitter, how to get the most benefit from the hashtag, how to find people to follow, and kind of, I'm going to give you some tips on, how to start building your friends in Twitter that are education related. So how to find those people, how to find the content that they're sharing. Those are the things that we will be covering. So again, if you have any questions at all, you can always email me or reach out to me on social media. I'm going to show you the website to sign up for the webinar first. And then after I finish showing you that website, then I will show you my Twitter handle again. So if you want to reach out through Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, it's all the same handle, so you should be able to connect with me that way. So I'm going to switch the screen. All right, so if you are interested in the course, again, that website for course information is cassiereader.com, which is right here. And then once you go to the homepage, the course details are there. Now, I do want to stop here and say that if you are a connected educator, because I do realize that, if you're on Periscope and Twitter, then you might already be connected. But I'm sure that you know one or two people who are looking for support in this area. They want to be connected and they want support. And you provide that for them because you're amazing and you want to help them out. But if you think that there is someone out there who might need a little bit of extra support and really needs like the hand holding throughout the process, I'm here to give that to them in a simple, non-scary environment. So feel free to share this with them as well. It's cassiereader.com, and that's how you get the course information. But as I mentioned, if you want to be a part of the free webinar on Thursday before jumping into the course, then you can do that too. And to get access to that, then you're going to go to this website. And I'll leave that up as I'm finishing up here. So if you go to bit.ly/capital tweet and then lowercase b2b. If you go there and you sign up on that form, you will be able to access the webinar. So part 2 will be this Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. Part 1 was last week, but if you sign up, then you will receive the recording from last week as well as the freebies that I provided last week to the people who signed up. So those are the things that I would consider doing this week. If you want to learn something new, come join me this week for the webinar, and then sign up for the course. It's going to be 5 weeks, and we're going to learn a new tool each week so that you can decide which one fits best for you. And then you're going to be starting your connected educator journey with support from myself and the others in the course, and you're going to totally change your life. I know that sounds cliche, but being connected it's what you got to do these days. I'm sure folks on here that are watching will agree as well. So it's going to help you to become a better educator, feel more empowered, and really find your support group. So if that's something you want to do, go to bit.ly/tweet B2B to sign up for the webinar for this week. And then you can also go to my website once again, which is cassiereader.com. Okay. And then if you want to connect with me, you can do that through my website. If you just go on there, and then at the very bottom, you'll say connect, message Cassie, or you can connect with me on social media. And this is my handle on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter. So it's Cassie Reader EDU, and I will happily answer any questions that you have along the way. Thanks for jumping on and watching or rewatching, and please again feel free to share this out with anybody who you feel like needs a little bit of extra support in their connected educator journey, if they even have one yet. And if they don't, then we've got to get them on the road to being connected. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Have an awesome afternoon.